Just to mention PRN medicines, so this patient has been prescribed ibuprofen, and when we click on this, you'll see that there's a PRN note here. So the doctor has prescribed 200 milligram tablets, and the dose that they've prescribed is 400 milligrams. However, there is a note here instructing you that you can administer 1 to 2 tablets daily. So it's basically a range that has been prescribed. So you can choose to administer less than the maximum dose. You don't have to prescribe the maximum dose for this PRN because you've got this instruction. So if you wanted to explain on the chart what you've actually administered, you can actually change this to 1 tablet, and then you can see it's changed this to 200 milligrams, 1 tablet, and then when you go to chart the dose, that will be documented. So you can do this for any PRN that allows you to administer less than the full amount. So particularly things like morphine, just in case medicines, you don't necessarily administer the maximum dose. You'll get a note here that will explain what is expected of that. So I'm going to sign that. And you see there, it just popped up saying you've entered a dose less than the full amount, please check and confirm. And that's fine, it's just as an extra prompt just to make sure you've done this deliberately rather than accidentally clicking it. So I'm going to press chart, and I've got it there. And you can see there it says last administration 24th of August 0934. And if I was to go back in again to administer again, let's say I'm the second nurse that's come along and I haven't realised, when I'm on this screen I can see that it's been last administered here. But of course, as mentioned before, it's really good practice to, before you administer anything, go into the 24-hour view and you can have a look to see if there's been anything administered. And I can see there's the green colour for this time zone. These are all times along the top here. Green time zone, and I can see that there is a grey box for 9 o'clock for ibuprofen. And then when you hover over it, you can see very clearly that someone has administered it. That's the time and that's the dose that it was administered. So this is really important to check before you administer anything so that they don't end up with a duplicated dose.